Hey, welcome to Slay the Spire. Today, playing the daily challenge for August 5th, 2025. The character of the Watcher and modifiers as sealed deck. Craft the deck from 30 random cards. Vintage, normal enemies drop relics instead of cards. And Nitrous, resting at rest side, seals 100% of HP, but costs 5 max HP. Did I see any familiar names? Not in the top 20. Okay, that got me a little worried. Usually sealed decks should be easy. I guess Vintage does make it difficult. ICP Gem here with 1416. And yeah, I guess I'll review the scores at the end. I'm sorry if I skipped your name. I sometimes have trouble. No, I don't think I saw a familiar name here. Alright, let's see what the sealed deck will give me. I should also keep in mind that with Vintage, I'll probably won't be able to pick up a lot of other cards. So here's the strategy. What if Vintage makes it more likely to get Courier, and as a result I should go for Collectibles, because I do see some good duplicates, but no, I think usually I'll stick with Highlander. Immediately I will take a Crescendo. Is that my only way to enter Wrath? Oof, that's a little disappointing, especially because I can only take one. That's fine. Let's also grab Meditate, Empty Body. Then let's do Talk to the End, a great card. Let's do Protect for some block, Evaluate for some more block. How about Halt for even more block? Let me take the Windmill Strike to try to get Overkill out of the way early, and then, what else? Crush Joints, Bowling Bash? I'm trying to think if there's anything better here. Follow up a Swine, probably don't really need Swivel here. Third Eye is okay. Yeah, I think I'll just do Crush Joints and Bowling Bash. Do I have enough attacks here? I feel like the Windmill Strike is my only good attack card. Is there something I don't want to take? No, maybe the Halt. Maybe the Halt is not necessary. Let me skip the Evaluate and just stick with the Halt. Actually, no. Let me get rid of the Halt. Fine, no, let's take the Halt, and I'll do Crush Joints and Bowling Bash. Let's do that. Alright, so, defensively I have Evaluate, Empty Body, Talk to the End, Protect, and Halt, and then the rest is, well, actually, and then Crescendo and Meditate our support, the rest is offense. I think that's pretty well balanced. Hopefully, I'll be able to pick up some more attack cards, because I think I'm a little on attacks at the moment. There are 2 to Elite Path. If I go on the left, I'll get 1, 2, 3, just 3 question mark rooms. On the right side, I'll get 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so that's 1 more. Does give me the elites earlier, which is fine. And also there's a guaranteed shop, right? Alright, so here I don't want to enter Wrath yet. Let's do Talk to the Hand, Empty Body, and Evaluate. Alright. I think having more defensive cards might make it a little easier to perfect things. Here, let's do Halt, Bowling Bash. Can I do 1 more attack? Let me do Windmill Strike. That way I'm fully defended. Okay. And then here I can do something like Crescendo, Crush Joints, and how about a Bowling Bash? Beautiful. Alright, got a meal ticket. When we enter shop, heal 15 HP. I clicked on that very quickly. Do I want it? Yeah, that's fine. I have the Slime Boss at the end. Alright, here I'm losing 3 HP only to get Pentagraph. At the start boss combat, still 25 HP, so HP shouldn't be a problem now. Alright, here I got the Cultist. Let's start off with Talk to the Hand, Bowling Bash, and Meditate. Okay. And then, yeah, I think I'll risk Crescendo here because I have the Halt as well, right? Bowling Bash. That's actually was enough. Beautiful. We've got Run Scale, Surgical with 3 Thorns. Okay. And then here, let's lose HP for some gold. And here I have a shop where I probably should take membership, the Preserved Insect, right? As much as I like the other cards, let's definitely take Preserved Insect. Enemies in lead combats have 25% less HP. And then I can't afford the Carviality, but I think I'll take the Wheel Kick. That's not a horrible thing here. Yep, let's take it. And I was looking for an attack card, and that's a pretty good attack card, especially because of card draw. Alright, Lagavulin here, probably ideally would play the Talk to the Hand, Evaluate, and Meditate. Okay. I'll probably play another Talk to the Hand. Yeah, let's do it. Let's do another Evaluate, and try to... No, I think I'll do Crescendo next turn. Hopefully I'll be able to get some good attacks next turn. Okay. Alright, so let's do the Crescendo, then Crush Joints. See if I can get another good attack. There's a Wheel Kick for 45, okay. And then Bowling Bash, and I just need 8 more damage, which I should be able to do with another Bowling Bash. Beautiful. Alright, perfect this one. We got Oddly Smooth Stone, Sash going with 1 Dexterity, Nirvana, Wheel Kick, Sash Whip. I already have the Wheel Kick. Between Sash Whip and Nirvana, I don't have any Scry cards. Let's take the Sash Whip. Okay. Now I feel like my deck is pretty well balanced with offense and defense. Here, both of them are buffing, so I can't really let the Windmill Strike grow too long. 16, I have 15. Actually, here, let's get rid of you with a Wheel Kick. And then I'm going to do Miracle, Crescendo, and Crush Joints. Beautiful. Alright, got a question card as well. Or question card is future card rewards and 1 additional card to choose from. And a Liquid Run Solution. Okay. And then... Oh, I didn't realize I could... Wait, hang on. So I already have 2 question mark rooms, right? So if I go right, I'll get 2 more question mark rooms. If I go left, I'll just get 1 question mark room. So I have to stick on the right. Okay. Alright, Acid Slime here. Let's start off with Talk to the Hand, Sash Whip, and Crush Joints. Okay. Not being attacked. Good. Windmill Strike would transform, although I'm okay with the reshuffle, right? I think I'll do... Actually, let's save the Crescendo. Let's do Windmill Strike, and then I'll do Meditate. Let's bring back... How about Crush Joints? And the next turn I can do Crescendo, Crush Joints, and that should be enough, I think. Yeah, let's do Crescendo, Crush Joints, Wheel Kick, and that's enough. Beautiful. I got Sundial every 3 times to shuffle drop out, gain 2 extra energy. That might actually happen quite frequently if I don't get more cards. We've got Ceramic Fish. When we add a card to a deck, gain 9 gold. Okay, that's probably not going to trigger that often. Yeah, I would like to get the Crescendo early. I did. Beautiful. Let's do Crescendo, Crush Joints, and then Wheel Kick. That's almost enough. I did not notice that that was so much damage. I just need any attack card here. Beautiful. Alright, perfect. This one too. Got the boot. One of you do 4 less unblocked attack damage, increased it to 5. As well as a weave would be better if I had taken that third eye. Which I didn't. I guess I don't need the weave then. I already have this between Empty Mind and Prostrate. Prostrate is not going to be that great. Let's take the Empty Mind. Okay. And then here, let's upgrade the Talk to the End first. That might be very valuable. And then maybe the Wheel Kick afterwards. I have to go this way to get the 2 Question Mark Room path. Okay, can't afford any of the relics. Bag of Marbles would be great. Battle Hymn is interesting. I already have these 3 actually. So can I afford both Battle Hymn and Follow Up? That's 124. No, I'm one short. Or a little bit short. I could also grab the Block Push. How about instead of the Battle Hymn, let me take the Follow Up and then the Block Push. I think it might be worth it. That Block Push might save me. Probably not against the Elite, but in the future, in the next stack. We got Toxic Egg. Whenever you add a skill into deck, upgraded. It would be better to get that a little sooner. And here I got the Looter. Let's start off with... should I just draw a card? No, yeah, let's just do Protect and Sash Whip. Yeah, and no reason to rush it. I do have the Crescendo. That should make things easier. There's a free follow-up. Let's do Wheel Kick. And there's the Crescendo, which together with the Bowling Bash is enough. Beautiful. I got Courier. Oh, okay. So, should I pivot to Collectibles? Let's see if I get enough gold. Let's take the Courier to Merchant, restore cards, relics, and potions, and all prices are reduced by 20%. If I get the Normality event, I might go crazy in the last shop. Otherwise, I think I'll stick with Highlander. Let's also upgrade the Meditate next. Okay. Alright, here I got the Slime Boss. Okay, happy to start off with Crescendo. Let's do Crescendo, Bowling Bash, and Evaluate. Okay. Here, let's do Talk to the End, Follow Up. I don't want to transform yet, so let's not play anything else. And next turn, I do have the Windmill Strike for 30 damage. Ideally, I would also get the Crush Joints. Let's do that with the Miracle, then Crush Joints, then Windmill Strike is... Actually, Wheel Kick is as much damage as the Windmill Strike, so let's do the Wheel Kick first. And then I can do a follow-up, and that's enough to kill. Alright, so far so good. Easy Act 1, Judgment Lesson, and Alpha Brilliance. I think I'll skip, go for Pauper. Okay. And then here, definitely going to take... Well, actually, I don't need Black Star because I'm already getting a lot of relics. But I also don't really like the other 2. So let's take the Black Star, at least some additional relic undefeated. It might, who knows, might give me the Wing Boots earlier, right? Okay, 7 minutes for a perfected Act 1. That's pretty good. 1, 2, 3. 3 lead path. If I get to this elite, which gives me 3 question mark rooms first, and then a 4th question mark room, and a 5th one. Beautiful. And also a choice to go for a later shop. That's actually a pretty good path there. Alright, so Shared Parasite. Let's start out with the Wheel Kick, break through the block. I would love to do Talk to the Hand. Let me do Miracle, Talk to the Hand, Halt, and Bowling Bash. Okay. We'll take 3 damage here. I think that's fine. Another 10. Let's do Sash Whip, Follow Up. I would love to do Crush Joints. Let me do... I should have probably done the Evaluate Crush Joints first. That's fine. Okay. And then here, let's do... If I do Crescendo, can I do... No, I don't think I can. In that case, let's do Follow Up for Frame. Then Empty Body, that's 11. I'm almost fully defended, right? Let's do Insight, Halt, and then let me Meditate back, Follow Up. 2 cards, right? And then next turn, I think I'll do Crescendo. So, and the, what was it? The Sundial trigger there, right? Let's do Crescendo, Crush Joints, and Windmill Strike. Beautiful. Alright, got Damara at the start of your turn, gain 1 Mantra, a Weakness Potion, which I'll probably take over the Liquid Bronze Potion. I don't think I need the Liquid Bronze Potion that badly. And then here, I don't think I need to remove anything. I'd rather save the gold to buy things at the shop with Courier. Yeah, I got the Chosen. Alright, let's do Talk to the End, Follow Up, Halt, a Wheel Kick, be fully defended that way, and then wait. Okay. And then here, because I'm not being attacked... Actually, you know what? Let me save the Crescendo for later. I think instead I'll do Evaluate, Bowling Bash, and Meditate. Let's bring back the Wheel Kick and Follow Up. And I think next turn with Crescendo and all my attacks, I should be able to deal enough damage. So let's do Crescendo, Miracle, Wheel Kick, Follow Up, and Sash Whip. Beautiful. Alright, we got Shuriken. Every time play 3 attacks in a single turn, gain 1 strength. That's really nice. And then here, let's definitely choose a card. Worship is interesting. I have Tomorrow. Would allow me to enter Divinity in long fights. Third Eye is fine too. Wallop would be great. Oof. Do I want a chance to be able to deal a lot of damage? Or actually, in a thin deck like this, Worship might be really good. I'm going to risk worship. I think the Wallop would have been great too, but let's risk the worship. I got another shop here. I do have one more towards the end that I could skip if I want to. Probably don't want Bottle Lightning. I'll pick up, choose a skill, start, come with this card in your hand. It is expensive, and I don't think there's an urgent skill I need to have in my opening hand every time. I think I'll take Ori up and pick up, choose a nat 5 card to your deck. Oh, Study might allow me to get combo. Let me mull over that. Tantrum, definitely the Tantrum here, right? Wave the hand would be good. A second worship, I can't take that. Here, third eye is not bad. And then here, Empty Fist is fine. Cutthroat Fate would be good too. Let's take the Cutthroat Fate here. Here, I'll take the Study. Here, I think I'll take Tantrum. Here, Wave the hand is fine. And then this one was the third eye, I believe, right? Yep. All right, that was a pretty good Ori. I already have these two. I don't... Actually, Rush Down's not bad, but Panic Button is my favorite. Let me grab the Panic Button. Also grab Rush Down. And Signature Move, it might be hard to play. I think that's fine. Let's save the gold. I have another shop coming up anyway. Alright, Book of Stabbing. 12 incoming. Well, I do have to Protect. I also have the Empty Body. With the Weakness Potion, the Empty Body would be enough. Shame I'm losing the Tantrum. But no, let's throw the Weakness Potion. Let's do Rush Down, Empty Body, and wait. Okay. 15 incoming. There's a Worship. There's also Talk to the Hand that I sort of need to play, right? So let's do Talk to the Hand. Evaluate is only 7. That's not quite enough. I could do Protect. That would be... No, that's also not enough. Actually, well, hang on. If I do... don't want to play the Panic Button yet. Let's do Protect, and then I have to do Miracle Bowling Bash to be fully defended here. Okay. The next turn I have 12 incoming. I mean, that's why I have to... Oh, actually, wait, hang on. I have Wave the Hand. Would that be enough? I don't have... That's a problem with not having energy, right? Let's do Follow-Up, then Cut Through Fate. Halt is not bad. Let's get rid of... Actually, Third Eye might be better. Let's save the Third Eye. That allows me to actually be fully defended. And I could do Wave the Hand for another turn of Weakness. Let's do Wave the Hand and Third Eye for next turn, basically. Here, Meditate. This is going to be tough. No, let's get rid of everything. Let's reshuffle more. Trigger the Sundial sooner. Right, 16. I think I have to do Panic Button, right? I don't think I really have a choice here. Next turn, I can do Worship, though. That might not be a bad idea. Enter Divinity. Yeah, so I think my goal is to kill next turn, right? So let's do Bowling Bash, Sash Whip, then Panic Button. And then I'll meditate the attacks, enter Divinity with the Worship. I think that should be enough, right? So do Worship to enter Divinity. Then do Sash Whip. Yeah, I think this is definitely enough. Beautiful. All right. Perfect this one. Had to think about it, but was able to. We got Dreamcatcher. Whenever you rest, you may add a card into your deck. And Ornamental Fan. Every time you play 3 attacks in a single turn, gain 4 block. I already have Evaluate. Just Lucky is fine. I think Reach Up might be slightly better. Okay. Here I got the Shell Parasite and Fungal Base. So far, I think Shell Parasite is the only one who was able to actually make me take damage. So let's do Rush Down, Talk to the Hand. I think I'll do... let's do the Protect here. Okay. Alright, another 16. Next turn, the Backline's not attacking, although I do have Panic Button 2 here. Let's do Tantrum, then Bowling Bash. Okay, then Follow Up. And then I can't do anything other than the Panic Button, I guess, here. Okay. At least the Backline is not attacking, so I just need to get rid of this guy, which I could do with the Tantrum. And then it has to be Reach Heaven. Okay. And then Windmill Strike is enough with this guy next turn, right? Or I could Exit Wrath. Is there a way for me to try to get Overkill here if I delay long enough? The problem is this guy scales quickly. But I could also enter Divinity, right? Yeah, that might be worth it. All right, let's do Empty Body. Wait, I have 9 incoming, right? Can I defend a little bit more? Yeah, let's do Empty Mind. Empty Body, and then Meditate. Okay, let's accept 1 damage here. What should I play? What should I bring back? Let's bring back defensive cards. How about these 2? Okay. Actually, I have Thorn, so it might take a while for me to build... Wait, so the Windmill Strike would have to get to 33, and it's growing with 4 every turn. So 4 more turns. That should be enough, I hope. All right, let's do Study, Wave the Hand, Evaluate, and Wait. Okay. All right, not being attacked here. That's good. Let's wait again. Alright, so I didn't even use the Worship. I entered Divinity with Damaro, and now the Windmill Strike is 120 damage. Alright, beautiful. So I was able to get Overkill out of the way. We got Singbo. When adding cards into your deck, you may raise your max by 2 instead, as well as a Bottled Miracle. Okay. Yeah, I got the Gremlin Leader. If I don't get attacked, I should have a pretty good chance here, right? Oof, this is actually kind of bad. Let's do Rush Down Crescendo. Then let's do Miracle, Sash Whip, Follow Up. And then I think I'll meditate back. Well, the only cards I can meditate back, and really hope the backline doesn't decide to attack me. I got lucky. Beautiful. So let's do Bowling Bash, Cut Through Fate. Ooh, Tantrum is great. Let's do the follow-up for free, and then do Tantrum. Okay. And then let's do Sash Whip again. No, let's do Reach Heaven. Beautiful. So once I draw the Through Violence, I think that should be enough, right? Backline is still not attacking me. Beautiful. I can just do Wheel Kick. I didn't get the Through Violence. That's a problem. I think I'm fine because I can do Panic Button. And Crush Jones is actually enough, right? Didn't even need to play the Panic Button. Alright, easy perfect here too. Okay, let's see. We got Bag of Preparation. At the start of each combat, draw 2 additional cards. Really nice. And our Calcum if you end your turn without blocking 6 block. An Essence of Steel Potion. I'll probably take it over the Bottled Miracle. Yeah, of the cards I have, it's probably the least useful. And then here I already have these two. Do I want the Prey? I do have Tomorrow, so Prey is not completely useless. I could also go for Max HP. I do want to get to Librarian at least. Let's take the Prey. Okay. And then going this way for the next elite, we got Ormori. Negate the next curse to obtain. There is... it's going to be really hard to get curses, actually. Should I abandon curses? They would be annoying. Let's risk it. It's pretty late. It is theoretically possible to get the curse modifier, but I'm also going for Highlanders, so let's take the Omori. And I guess ignore curses. Alright, Book of Stabbing again. This is the one I had most difficulty with. There is a Wave the Hand. Evaluate alone is not enough, though. Let me do Miracle, Wave the Hand, Empty Mind. I'm a little worried. I do have the Essence of Steel Potion, right? So let's do Cut Through Fate. I'll grab the Protect now, and then I'll do Evaluate and drink the Essence of Steel. Okay. Alright, fine, fine. 4 turns of weakness, that's not bad. Another 12. Let's do... I do have to Protect for this reason, right? I think... Yeah, let's just do Protect, and then Bowling Bash. No, Sash Whip does more damage. Okay. Another 15. So if I do Tantrum, can I exit Wrath? Not really. I do still have the Prey, right? Let me see if I can draw it. I didn't. Because if I had Prey and Worship, I could enter Divinity, right? I have to talk to the hand. Can I do something with that? If I do talk to the hand, Tantrum. Let me try that. Let's do... No, it'll be 31 incoming, and this at most will give me 9 plus another 14. That's 23. It's close, but I don't think it's quite enough, unless I'm missing something. Wait, 20... I think it might work. So if I do talk to the hand, then Tantrum. Okay. Then do Halt. I have Plate Armor too. So then, actually, yeah, Crush Jones is not enough. I have to do Third Eye. Let's keep the Prey and Tantrum too. Okay. Alright. And then here, if I do Pray and Worship, I'll enter Divinity. I barely have any good other attack cards. So let's do Tantrum first. No, actually, I have to do Pray and then Worship. Let's do that. Pray and Worship to enter Divinity, gain my energy back. I still have to defend against 16, which I think I can do by doing Tantrum, then Evaluate, and then Meditate. Okay. And Worship alone is not going to be enough. Actually, I can enter Divinity again next turn with Worship and Pray. Okay. Actually, how bad is the Windmill Strike? Yeah, Windmill Strike is almost enough if I do Tantrum and Windmill Strike. Beautiful. Alright, perfect this one too. Got Whetstone, I'll pick up with 2 random attacks. So before I take that, let's first grab... I already have this and this. I guess I'll take the Prostrate, sure. And then, yeah, Whetstone, I'll pick up with 2, the Tantrum and the Wheel Kick, which is not bad. And Horn Cleat at the start of his second turn, gain 14 block. Okay. Alright, here, I don't want rare cards anyway, so I will skip this. Okay. And then I don't think I need the shop either, right? Let's save the gold for the shop on Act 3 because of Courier 2. Alright, Sentry and Sphere Guardian. Let's start off with... how about a skill? Let's do Miracle, then Crush Joints, follow up Bowling Bash. And then I can do Study 2, why not? Okay. Alright, 19.5, 14 already. Should I enter Wrath? I do have to Meditate. Yeah, let's do Tantrum, get rid of this guy. Then do Sash Whip. And then Meditate back. How about, I don't know, Follow Up and Empty Mind, sure. Okay. 20 incoming. I can do Wave of the Hand, Talk to the Hand, Halt, Empty, actually, I can do Follow Up, should have done the Follow Up first. Here, let's do Tantrum, then Follow Up. And then, I guess I'll do Empty Body, sure. Almost fully defended that way, too. And here I just need to deal 18 damage. Worship alone is not enough. Actually, Tantrum is enough. Beautiful. Alright, perfect this one. I got Lantern, Starch come with additional energy. Actually, no, I didn't perfect this one. I did take some damage, which is fine. Right, here, Bird and the Chosen. 20 incoming. I don't think I need to bring the Bird to the ground because I have Thorns, right? So I think I'll just try to defend. Let's do Prostrate, Cut Through Fate. Talk to the end is pretty good. Let's do that. Then do Bowling Bash. Okay, actually, I can also just do... never mind, I'm fully defended. I don't need to do Panic Button. Just for fun, let's do the Reach Heaven too, though. Okay, this guy will take 15 damage. Beautiful. Now it's attacking by 12. I am fully defended here, so I think I'll do Empty Mind, then Crush Joints and Violence. Okay. Actually, I should have done the... Yeah, I should have done the Weakness. That was a mistake. Alright, here, let's do... Worship is enough to enter Divinity. Not very useful, though. Let's do Rushdown Crescendo. Okay. Then Tantrum. Get the Bird to the ground. And then any decent attack. Actually, I am guaranteed to draw a Tantrum next turn, which should be enough, right? Beautiful. Okay, we got Duality. One of you playing attack in 1 temporary Dexterity. Okay. And then don't want to hit the shop just yet. Shell Parasite for a 3rd time. That's a little annoying. Alright, I guess I can do Tantrum. Then Halt. Crush Joints. Wheel Kick. And I was going to do Empty Body. I unfortunately can't. Actually, I'm fully defended here, right? So, no, I'm not even going to worry about Empty Body. Okay. Right, and then here I can just do Follow-Up and Sash Whip. Beautiful. Okay, easy fight. Got Garmin Horn. Whenever an enemy dies, gain energy and draw 1 card. A Distilled Chaos Potion, which I'll skip. And then here I'll upgrade... What? The Study? Make it cheaper? Rushdown? Make it cheaper? No, let's upgrade the Protect. I might need some block. Also have some good potions still. Alright, champ, let's see what you got. 16 incoming in turn 1. I don't have a lot of good defensive options. I do have the Halt, that's good. Let's do... I don't have energy, that's a problem. Let's do Tantrum, then Cut Through Fate. Alright, Crush. I think I'll get rid of all of these. Hoping to get something better. Nope, nope, nope. I have to do Halt. That's 18. Wait, why is it 18? I am confused. Where did I get the... Oh, Duality. Right, right. Okay, beautiful. Yeah, so I am fully defended if I exit Wrath. So then, yeah, let's just do Bowling Bash. Should I do Meditate? You know what? I don't need to... Here, let's do... I don't need to do Empty Fist, right? I can do Bowling Bash and then Meditate. Okay, and then let's bring back Halt and Cut Through Fate next turn. Okay. Being attacked. I am fully defended here. Talk to the End is great. Let's do Talk to the End, then Tantrum. I should have considered doing the Rushdown for extra card draw. I don't need it, though. Let's do Rushdown now. Cut Through Fate. Prostrate is not bad. Actually, all of these are fine. And then I'll do Halt and might as well do Prostrate. Okay, so now once I play the Worship, I'll be able to enter Wrath. Exit Wrath, I mean. Also deal a lot of damage. Also, I could actually Pray as the same thing, right? Yeah, doesn't matter really, right? Let's fine. Let's do Pray. Okay. Then do Sash Whip. I can do Worship. And wait. Yeah, why not? Okay. Alright, not being attacked here. That's good. Let's do Tantrum again. I did have Rushdown, right? Yep. Alright, so reshuffling there. Then, no, not yet. Okay, I'm actually going to gain energy if I reshuffle. So let's do Follow-Up first. Then do Tantrum. So that reshuffles. No, wait. Why did I think... Okay, the inside reshuffles. Alright, that will for sure reshuffle. Let me do Empty Mind. And then do Tantrum. Okay. And now, wait, did I get energy? I did get energy with the Sundial. Okay, beautiful. So then now the enemy will transform next turn, which means I have to deal a lot of damage. Let's do Bowling Bash. It's my best attack card, okay? Alright, I am weakened and gonna be vulnerable next turn. Or frail. Yeah, no, both vulnerable and frail. Let me... Where's the Worship? Yeah. Okay, I guess... Actually, I could also enter Divinity with Pray, right? Yeah, let's do Pray. Enter Divinity, then do Sash Whip, Follow-Up, Reach Heaven. Let me see if I can get one more attack. I do have 2 energy with another Insight, maybe. Yep, Cut Through Fate. And then I think I'll finish up with the Tantrum. That will deal a lot of damage. Okay. Almost enough to kill here too, right? And let's do Crush Joints as well. Okay, beautiful. So next turn I should be able to kill with a Wind Strike. Awesome. Alright, yeah. Did require a little bit of planning, but was not too difficult after all. Beautiful. Alright, perfect this one. We got... Omniscience would be great. Let's take the Max HP instead. And then here... Ooh, probably Calling Bell, right? Curse Key... I mean, this is tough. If I get enough elites, then Curse Key... Calling Bell is better. I think I'll take the Calling Bell. Curse Key, if I was going for Curse Key would be better. But I think I'll take the Calling Bell. I'm pick up between you curse and 3 relics, and actually with Omori I'm not getting curse. I got Regal Pillow, one of you rest an additional 15 HP. Matryoshka, the next 2 numbers chest you open contain 2 relics, and Lizard Tail, one of you die heal to 50% of your max HP instead. Not the best relics, I have to admit. I do appreciate Lizard Tail in Ascension runs, but probably not in daily. At least I did only get 2 elites, so I think it was worth it to take the Calling Bell rather than the Curse Key. Right, only 1 2-lead path on the right, early shop, and just 2 question mark rooms at the very end. That's actually hugely disappointing. Can I get to 35 cards in that early shop? That might be a challenge. Alright, here, let's do... I don't have an attack. Actually, no, I do. Let's do Reach Heaven, follow up. Then do Prostrate, Halt. Wait. It's only 13 block. Let me see if the Empty Mind gives me another attack. Yeah, I can do Third Eye here. Let's do that. This looks fine next turn, more or less, right? Okay. 18 incoming, almost full defended. Let's talk to the end. Wheel kick, and then through violence to be fully defended. Okay. The strike is 12. If I do worship, it'll be enough. I did get overkill, right? I just need to get combo at some point. Got strike damage cards contain strike, deal 3 additional damage, as well as a Gambler's Food, which I'll probably skip. And then here, Orange Pellets is interesting. I don't get that many debuffs though. So I think I'll focus on cards instead. I already have these 2, so let me grab Conclude, Carve Reality. I already have these, and this is a rare card. I guess I'll take Nirvana. I do scry at this point a good amount. Foresight, okay, that goes well with the Nirvana. I actually, if I have the Orange Pellets, then Fasting is pretty good. Let me do it. Let's do Orange Pellets. One of you play Power, Attack, and Skill in the same turn. Remove all of your debuffs, and then Fasting. Mental Fortress. Yeah, that's not bad. Okay, I can't take this. I don't think any potions. Okay, I got to do 31 cards. That, I think, gives me a chance to get Librarian. Might not be easy, though. I need to get 4 more cards. Alright, so here, let's do, wait, so I need a power, skill, and attack. Probably should have played the attack first. And then let's do, here, I'll do Miracle, Crush, Joints, and Evaluate as well. Okay. Alright, I didn't get yeah, I didn't get the debuff. Beautiful. Alright, lots of incoming here. Let's do Wave the Hand, Talk to the End. I forget I don't have extra energy, so I can only do the Cut Through Fate. I can't even do the follow-up. That's a bummer. Taking a bit of a beating here. Luckily, the weakness does make it a little easier. Still losing 7 HP here. Okay. Alright, no one is attacking me here. Worship would allow me to enter Divinity. Let's do Tantrum first. Okay. Could have done Mental Fortress too, right? Let's do Mental Fortress and then Smite. Okay. Guess I'm hoping for a Conclude. That'll be fun. That'll be... Not fun. It will make things easier, I guess. Especially with the Worship. Didn't get it. Fine, let's still do Worship, then do Bowling Bash, Sash Whip, and Windmill Strike. Oh, actually, that was enough. Beautiful. We got Prayer Wheel, normal enemy storm, additional card reward, as well as a Power Potion, which I'll skip. Or should I take the Power Potion so I can trigger the, what do you call it, the Orange Pellets more? You know what? Yeah, let's take the Power Potion over the Speed Potion. Let's do it. Okay. Alright, here I got the Sphere Guardian. Should I try to get combo here? That might be doable. Let's try it. Let's give it a try. Yeah. Alright, I do want to get rid of the backliner. Let's do Rushdown Crescendo. Alright, then Prostrate. No, maybe play an attack first. Let's do Wheel Kick. Okay. Then, I guess I'll do Prostrate and Third Eye to be fully defended. This looks fine next turn. Okay. I do want to play the Steady Stone again. I also want to get rid of the Repulsor, probably. Alright, so there is a Worship. No, yeah, Worship is enough. Yeah, let's do Worship. Then do Crush Joints, follow up. Then Bowling Bash. And now I want to keep this guy alive. Let's do Nirvana, Empty Mind, Halt, and then I'll wait. Yeah, so the problem is I do have Thorn, so I can't wait for too long. But I do want to play the Study and wait as long as I can. So I'll speed this up. I'll be right back. Alright, I feel like I have enough here. Let's try it. So 1, 2, 3, wait, 4, 5, 6, how do I do this? 7, 8, okay, I hope I have enough. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, that is also a reshuffle, 17, 18 to enter Divinity, 19... sorry, 18, 19, 20. Okay, I'm not sure if I count correctly, but I should have this right. Okay, beautiful. And then a Windmill Strike also gives me overkill. Just to be safe, you know what? Let's do Panic Button and then Windmill Strike. Beautiful. So I did get combo and overkill out the way too. We got Agabiko, your first attack each combat does 8 additional damage. Very nice, especially if I get the Tantrum. Alright, right the math. I could get a curse off this, but let me see if I can avoid it. Let's do Wave the Hand, Prostrate, Halt. Should I risk? Let me do Wheel Kick first. Okay, that's 11. Yeah, Halt is almost enough. Let me actually do Evaluate and then Halt. Okay. Alright, 6 turns of weakness. That should help. Alright, 15. Almost fully defended here. Let's do... Wait, so power, skill, and then an attack. Although, hopefully, it does not give me... Oh, it didn't break through the block. Alright, beautiful. Okay. I'll take 1 HP damage. I think that's fine. I'm in Divinity here. Beautiful. I can do Sash Whip, Smite. Can I do a little bit extra damage? Crush Joints, Cut Through Fade. That should be enough, right? Beautiful. Alright. Got Eternal Feather. For every 5 cards in your deck, heal 3 each whenever you enter Rest Side, which is nice. And then here, would love to enter Divinity and then play the Conclude. There's a Worship. That's part of it. Let's do Tantrum with Agabiko. That's 44. Almost enough to get rid of this guy. And then, you know what? Just to be safe, let's exit Ratha with Empty Mind. Then do Prostrate. Worship is so close, but not quite enough. Let me do Empty Body, and then I'll do Foresight as well. Okay. Worship should allow me to enter Divinity next turn. Let's try to get to the Conclude if I can. Tantrum is fine. Sure, let's keep it. Okay. Alright, did not get exactly what I was hoping for, but fine. Let's do Tantrum, then Worship. Okay. Then I can do Wave of the Hand, Crush Joints, Evaluate, and Panic Button. Okay. I won't be in Divinity next turn, but I will have the Crescendo. Hopefully that'll help me. Okay. I don't think I need any of these. Bowling Bash is pretty good. Alright, let's do Crescendo Bowling Bash. I thought that would be enough to get rid of this guy. Okay, that makes me a little worried, because now I'm going to take a bunch of damage. Tantrum. Okay, actually, no, I'm fine. I just need to deal enough damage on the backliners here. 24 plus, what is it, 11 block? 12, right, 36. So, yeah, actually, I think I'll keep all of these. So, I can do... Actually, should I wait for a reshuffle? Can I reshuffle here? Let's do follow-up. Insight. I don't think I can reshuffle. It's fine, it's fine. I was going to get Sundial closer to 3, but it's fine. We got Juju Base, normal enemy combats are normally encountered question mark rooms. Okay. First elite here, Nemesis. 18 incoming. Okay, I have to be a little careful. There's Nirvana and Foresight, which is interesting, but I can't defend against 18. Oh boy. I do have some good potions. Let's see what Empty Mind gives me first. Okay, there's Mental Fortress. That's another 4 block once I play the Meditate. Still not enough, so I might have to drink my block potion, right? I don't think there's anything. Even the block... Wait, Empty Body, Meditate, that's only 12. And I don't have a source of weakness. Let me do Miracle, Mental Fortress, and then drink the Swift potion as well. Okay, there's Sash Whip. That's good. So... Wait, I need Empty Body, and I also need Meditate, and I also need to play the... Oh, I already played the Mental Fortress, right? So I just need 2 energy. Yeah, so I can do... Follow-up... No, wait. So how do I trigger Sash Whip? I need to play an attack. So if I do Carve Valley, follow-up, Sash Whip, I'll be left with only 1 energy. That's not enough. I need 2 at least. Is there no other way? I guess I have to drink the block potion, right? I'm not missing anything. I will gain extra dex, right? So if I play 3 attacks, I'll have 3 extra dex. The Empty Body will be 11. That's still not enough. I will need 12. Yeah, I don't think there's anything I can do. So I have to drink the block potion, which is a huge waste, I think, but fine. Let's do Carve Reality, follow up, then Sash Whip. Okay. And then here, I don't need to play the Empty Body anymore. Let's do the Meditate to bring back, how about Empty Mind and Sash Whip in case I need weakness again. Okay. Alright, yep, I might need weakness here. Beautiful. Let's do... actually, do I have a 0 cost skill? I do. So if I do Fasting... I can't trigger the Sash Whip, though. I do have the Halt, too. Yeah, let's do Fasting, Halt, and then Sash Whip. Or, well, it doesn't matter. The enemy is intangible anyway. Okay, so I'm saving the permanent dex. That's good. Alright. Not being attacked here. Prostrate and Worship is enough to enter to allow me to enter Divinity. So, yeah, let's do Prostrate, Wave the Hand, Worship. Okay. Then do Talk to the End, Cut Through Fate. Actually, Wheel Kick is much better. Actually, Wheel Kick is enough to kill here, right? Beautiful. Right, did waste the power potion, but or block potion. We got Fossilized Helix. Prevent the first time you would lose HP each combat, and Letter Opener every time play 3 skills in a single turn, deal 5 damage to all enemies. And there is the Wallop that I was looking for from the very beginning. Well, I guess I took the Worship over the Wallop. Did I? Was there? Or I took the block potion, I forgot. I definitely did not take the Wallop, though. Alright, let's do Akabiko Tantrum, almost enough for the backliner. Then do Bowling Bash, almost enough for this guy. And then I can do, here, let's do Miracle, Wheel Kick, and then Sash Whip. And then I can also do a Reach Heaven. Yeah, why not? Okay. And then here I need 34. That is a lot. Let's do... I don't have enough, right? Let's do Empty Mind. Okay, Through Valence would be great. Actually, Crush Runes and Through Valence is enough. Beautiful. Alright, we got Ancient Tea set. When we enter a rest size, start Knife Comb with 2 extra energy. Very nice. And here I got Frozen Egg. When we add a power card into your deck upgraded, Mercury Eyeglass at the start of your turn, do 3 damage to all enemies. Okay. Alright, Reptomancer. Let's see. There is a Crescendo Boom Mash. This is not a bad starting hand. There's also a Fasting. I do have a Bowling Bash and I have a skill. Alright, let's do Miracle, Fasting, and then play an attack. So let's have that be the Cut Through Fate. Actually, no, let's do Bowling Bash first. Okay. Then do Cut Through Fate. Oh, that's not enough. I miscalculated. I might have miscalculated somewhat horribly. Let's do Cut Through Fate. Prostrate is interesting. I think Follow-Up is better, though. Because then I can do Follow-Up to get rid of you, gain energy, and draw a Worship. That's still not enough. Oh, man. I think I miscalculated pretty poorly here. Wait, I have energy. How do I get energy? I am not sure how, but I can do the Smite here. Beautiful. All right. Okay, and then I can do Pray as well. So now, next turn, I can play the Worship and enter Divinity. I might have to do that, too. Yeah, let's do Worship, enter Divinity, then do Wheel Kick for 72, and then talk to the end. Beautiful. It's nice to be in Wrath, or to be in Divinity. Got Mummified Hand. When we play a power card, a random card in your hand costs 0 that turn, and Potion Belt on pickup, gain 2 potion slots. Very nice. I already have all of these. That is a huge shame. Yeah, I have all of them. Well, there goes my dream to getting Highlander, or not Highlander, Librarian. I guess unless the last 2 question mark rooms, one of them gives me a shop. That is very disappointing. Alright, here, I think I'll do Protect and, or Prostrate and, well, no, I think I can save the Worship for later. Let's do Wheel Kick, then Cut Through Fate. Let's grab the Conclusive after Crush Runes next turn. Let me actually do Meditate, that way I'll get extra energy next turn, and I feel confident I should be able to deal enough damage next turn. So, yeah, let's do Worship for Divinity, then do Crush Joints, Cut Through Fate. Get rid of these 2, then Wheel Kick for, yeah, enough to kill. A turn with Optimum of User Potion, heal 5 HP. Okay. And then here I got the Spikers, I have to be a little careful with time-wise. I'm doing fine, right? Can't waste too much time, though. I kind of want to do Akabiko Crescendo Conclude, right? Let's do that. It will leave these guys alive, but I also have Mercury Hourglass, so both of them will be dead next turn. Yeah, especially if I'm trying to rush for time and I don't care about losing a little bit of HP here. Beautiful. I got Strawberry on pickup, raise from actually by 7. Wait, I started with 72. If I get to 80, I would need to reject enough cards. Okay, I got a shop. All right, never mind. I will stop my complaining. Can I get to I Like Shiny? I need 3 more relics. Very unlikely to get there, especially with this little gold. I will try to get to Librarian instead, although I already have all of these, so I have to take Fear No Evil. No, am I locking myself out? I have to take Flash of Steel. Okay, I have to take the Blind as well. Alright, fine. I can't afford anything else, but that's okay. At least I got Librarian out of the way. And then here... well, I could also just trigger the... I can't get enough max HP, right? So let's use the Dreamcatcher, which is... Let me just check. Yeah, it's here. So I'm okay losing the Foresight. Who's my final boss, by the way? Don't know, Deca. I would like the Power Potion. Let's lose the Foresight, and then here I will rest. Okay, good. And... Okay, I was going to say I need a unique card. This is the only unique card. Flurry of Blows is not horrible, though, so I'll take it. Alright, let's see. So, I started with a Fasting that is really tempting. Let me see what that hits. It makes the Empty Mind cost 0. Let's do that. And then I will do an attack with Flash of Steel. Okay. Let's also do Mental Fortress. That hits the Meditate that I can play at the end. Okay. I still need to play another attack, so I think I'll do Third Eye. Get rid of all of these. Okay. And then Crush Joints. Okay. And now Meditate alone is not enough, so I have to do Empty Body and then Meditate. Okay, good. That was not a bad turn. I will grab these 2, I think. Okay. I need a little bit of time to set up, and then I should be able to go deal a lot of damage. There is a Blind here. That's good. Let's do a Power again. Nirvana, then Blind. Okay. Then a Talk to the Hand, followed by a Follow-Up. All right. Then a Flash of Steel. 24. Pray is not enough, but Evaluate is enough. Beautiful. Okay. All right. If I get a worship, I can enter Divinity again. 26. Wave the hand is really good. This is a tough hand, though. I have Rushdown and Tantrum. Can I exit Wrath, though? I think I have to risk it. So let's do Miracle, a Rushdown, which hits the Windmill Strike. Okay, then do Tantrum. Alright, that's a lot of incoming. Okay, I got Flurry of Blows, another Tantrum. Okay. So can I get to 52 block? That might actually be doable. Then do Sash Whip, Carve Reality, Windmill Strike. Not enough, actually. Wait, how much did I need? I need 52. I mean, I also have a buffer, so that works too. Could have done the Wave the Hand too. That would have dealt a lot of damage. Let's get rid of the backliner. I will also gain extra energy with the Gremlin Horn. And then, I mean, if I can't exit Wrath, I might. Should I just deal damage? Yeah, you know what? Let's do... Wait, I need 52. I just need one more. Let me see if the Cutthroat Fate gives me Panic Button. Yeah, that works. Or... No, I can't do Fear No Evil. It has to be Panic Button. Fine, fine. Yeah, I can't complain about that. Okay, I still have the buffer. Time-wise, I'm doing fine too. Should I drink the potion? I can enter Divinity, right? I'm not even sure if I need to. Let's drink the Power Potion. Devotion, like Water, Foresight. Let's take the Devotion. That sets the Crescendo to 0, then grab an Attack Potion with Ragnarok. Beautiful with all the extra strength I have. Then do Worship. Then do Flurry of Blows to Ragnarok for a lot of damage. Actually, enough to kill. No, this is enough to kill. Alright, perfect everything. Got pretty much everything other than... Wait, I thought I didn't get Alex Shiny because I was like, oh, I'm missing some relics. No, I definitely got Alex Shiny. I got Librarian as well. I guess maybe max HP modifiers would have been possible. 1458. That should be a pretty decent score, right? So, out of the 7 elites, I perfect all of them. All the bosses got Overkill combo, Overkill twice. It was not too difficult. Pauper, Librarian, Alex Shiny, Highlander, and Lightspeed. Curses were not possible. I only saw one single curse throughout the whole run, and that was the curse I got from the Calling Bell. So no other curses were really... Actually, there was a Writhing Mass, so 2 would have been possible, but no more than that. I think this should be a pretty good score. 1458. The only thing I can think of is to maybe get... Maybe get more max HP. Yeah, I am 18th right now, and honestly, I'm a little surprised. I would have expected to have a higher score. Yeah, I do wonder if these are legit scores. Yeah, this guy, for example, has 10 points more. That seems unusual. And then, where was the other? PGM got 1416. What is that? So that is 52 points less. That could be a difference of maybe missing one of the elites. I did get a little lucky on some of the elites. Yeah, no, I'm pretty happy with this run. I'm not sure why there are not many more familiar names. Could be people, Goldbear here, 1381. Yeah, maybe it's a little early. So yeah, let me know in the comments what you did. I am very happy I went for a run with a lot of Divinity. That was kind of fun. Oh, actually, wait, never mind. There's Gemino here with 1522. I missed that. Wait, so Gemino got 74 points more than me. How is that possible? Maybe Gemino decided to go for collector bonuses, but then the problem is that there's not that much gold to be able to go crazy in shops. And I honestly can't think of anything else I could have done. Wow, yeah, and curses were probably definitely not possible. Okay, yeah, let me know in the comments what you did. I'll be very curious to hear. Alright, let's review the scores from yesterday. Alright, so yesterday was a defect run with the Chimera, red cards, and lethality modifiers, and yeah, some people like me did not do well. Other people did great, including David, who got, I think, pretty much the best maximum theoretical score, so everybody above David is definitely using glitches. So David ended up with 1467. You can check out his Twitch stream if you're interested. David perfected 6 of the 7 leads, all the bosses. Did have to reload that time meter fight a lot. He spent probably over an hour on the time meter fight. Relied a lot on the mayhem for that fight. Also was able to pull off Highlander curses, which I was on track of getting as well. Did not get the normality event, interestingly, so did not get rating money. Instead, only got the money modifier. But still, yeah, congratulations. Check out his Twitch stream if you're interested. And then you have Kirkos with 1448. Kirkos perfected 5 of the 7 leads. All the bosses mentioned that he entered the Hexaghost fight with only 7 HP, although he also mentioned that he had a disarm to help out, so that was fairly useful. Also, interestingly, Kirkos and a few others got a Hyper Beam over the... I think I was offered the Fission, and so Kirkos got the Hyper Beam instead, which together with the Eruption and then also Necronomicon later on allowed him to be able to deal a lot of damage with it. Also, Kirkos took the Brutality and upgraded it. That way he was able to trigger the Centennial Puzzle every time on turn 2, which was very useful. And also used the Astrolabe to get rid of the Zap, and also was able to get the Stuff modifier thanks to a feat. I assume, Kirkos didn't mention it, so I assume he did not get Pauper. He was able to rely a lot on that Hyper Beam as well as the feat to get enough points. So yeah, congratulations. Great score from Kirkos. Well-deserved top 20 finish. Then you have Peltz here with 1369. Peltz perfected 2 of the 3 bosses, missed the Hexagos fight by just a tiny bit on turn 2. Also was able to pull off Highlight and Curses, and also got the Hyper Beam, but interestingly, Peltz was able to remove the Hyper Beam to go for Popper at the very end, and also was able to get Overkill at some point, so yeah, congratulations. Then you have Nick with 1313. Nick perfected 7 of the, I guess 7 of all the elites, which is actually really impressive, because that very first elite, the, I think it was the Sentries or the Gremlin Knob, I forgot. One of them, it was very difficult to perfect, so yeah, congratulations to Nick. Also was able to get all the bosses, and also just like Kirkus and Peltz was able to get the Hyper Beam instead of the Fission that I got. And then yeah, mentioned that he too, just like Peltz, removed the Hyper Beam at the end to be able to get Popper. Also was able to get the Lightspeed modifier. Then you have Gemino with 76. Gemino perfected 5 of the 6 elites. Gemino skipped an elite on Act 1 to get more question mark rooms, which allowed him to get Mr. Machine, which is pretty good. Was also able to only perfect 1 boss, though, the Act 1 boss, which is actually kind of interesting, because a lot of people missed the Act 1 boss. Gemino was only able to perfect the Act 1 boss. Also was able to pull off Highland Curses, and got Lightspeed, Librarian, Popper, Money, and the Overkill modifier. So, great score by Gemino as well. And then you have to skip a little bit ahead to Alex, who ended up with 1144 in the top 100. Alex perfected 4 of the 7 elites and only the Act 2 boss. Alex did not get enough curses. He only had 4. Interestingly, 4 unique ones. Interestingly, he would have been able to get the curse modifier if the Writhing Mass had given him a curse, the Parasite curse, but unfortunately, Alex reloaded a few times and just wasn't able to get the Writhing Mass to do it. I actually do remember there was a run a while ago, probably 2 years by now, where I desperately tried to get a curse, and I think I had like a limit. I think I had like thorns or something, so I couldn't just wait forever, and I waited for a long time to get a curse. I think it was like 30 turns, which does happen. I think I calculated that the probability of that was like 1 in 1,000, but yeah, sometimes, you know, you get unlucky. What can you do there? So yeah, great score from Alex, end up in the top 100. Oh, Alex also did not get the normal event, or at least got the normal event, but later on, so he was offered only a duplicate doubt, so he didn't take that. Was able to get Highlander, Popper, Overkill, and Well-Fed, the Well-Fed modifier. So yeah, a few people missed the top 100, including Ori and Goldberry, who end up with 1,119 points. Goldberry perfected 4 of the 7 elites, only 1 of the 3 bosses. Mentioned that he didn't lose enough HP for the Hexagos because he didn't expect to perfect it, but then he realized that if he had lost HP, he would have been able. He ended up with enough block on turn 2 if he had lost HP, so theoretically possible to perfect that one too. Unfortunately, Goldberg also missed the Alex Shiny modifier by 1 and also missed the curse modifier, so missed a few curse here or there, or points here or there, still almost was able to make the top 100. And then you have Cyberfox here with 1117. I did very poorly. I died on Act 3. I miscalculated. I had a hand where I had a Regret, Decay, and Burn, and I just miscalculated how much damage they will all do together. I did perfect 3 of the 7 leads until then, 1 of the 3 bosses, and was able to get Highland and Curses. So I think if I had survived, I would have had a pretty decent score, but what can you do? And then Grimgoth died to the Hexagos, mentioned that he, or didn't mention it, I suspect he lost too much HP and just wasn't able to handle the 30 incoming, which can definitely happen. Anyway, that's it for yesterday. Let me know in comments what you did for today, and I'll see you tomorrow. Thanks for watching. Bye.